So this is a 2019 CX-5. It's the signature edition, so it is our top model in this line. One of the first things that catches your eye is just how nice it looks. The lines are beautiful in this car. It's one of the nicest looking SUVs at any price in this mid-size vehicle. The dash is definitely Mazda now. You can always tell it's a Mazda. You can see by the solid emblem here that it's got adaptive cruise and pedestrian detection. It's got a lot of safety features. It's got the beautiful rims. They really show well with this car, particularly in this color, but with all of them, it's a nice package. Something I want to show you in the rear seats is that armrest. That armrest gives your kids heated seats, but also they get their own USB connections. So they can charge their phones and play their games and not bother you so much when you're driving. It's a really nice touch to have. And it also gets rid of that complaint, oh, I want the heated seats. There's no fighting over that front seat. They can sit in the back, have their heated seats, and plug in their phone, and everything's wonderful. One of the other features that comes with this model, it's a little thing, but it's just another nicety that Mazda adds, is the keyless entry system. The keys in my pocket, I don't need to pull it out, I can just get in the car. One of the first things I noticed once again is that beautiful brown cocoa leather that they put in these vehicles. Beautiful. Fully electric. You can set up different passengers once again with the memory seats, which is a nice feature, especially if you're sharing the vehicle. What we're going to do today is we're going to take it out for a drive. I just want to get us out quickly onto the highway actually, so you can hear it, how quiet it is. So now we're going to be making our way onto the freeway. One of the things you'll enjoy about this vehicle also is that once again Mazda has used Bose system. And the Bose with the 10 speakers and the amplifier, you can really tune in your music the way you want to. Now as we merge onto the freeway here, we have blind spot monitoring, which will come on and warn us about vehicles that are approaching from the rear. If I was to turn in that direction or put my flasher on in that direction, we would have been warned that there was a vehicle back there. Right now, we're on the freeway at 100 clicks and it's quiet inside the car. Wonderful feature, the way they've done that to make it quieter. There's nothing about this vehicle that makes it feel cheap. When you get into this vehicle, that's one of the very first things you're going to feel is the quality. So now one of the nice things about the 2019 is that Mazda's finally come out with a turbo. So now we have the turbo 2.5 liter, and it gets up and goes. There's a lot of zoom in this vehicle. The car produces 227 horsepower regular, and if you put in the high test gas, you're going to get 250 horsepower in this little SUV. With 310 foot-pounds of torque, so you can deliver that to the road. Really nice for when you want to get out and pass, because it's instant. The 6-speed transmission, as opposed to a CVT transmission that you have to wait for, is instant, and it's powerful, and it's clean, and you can feel it shift as it goes. A great system that they've worked out here to give you that performance that you want and would expect from a much higher priced vehicle than this one. We're going to go through a roundabout, and it'll give us a chance to see what I was talking about with the G vectoring control. Yeehaw, we're going all the way around. Right now we're going around in a 360 circle, and the car is not leaning. Because of that, I can stay fixed in behind my seat and remain in better control in a tight corner. I'm not getting thrown around in here. Mazda is really leading the way and really pushing hard now to be that premium brand that they're aspiring to be. And they're achieving that through the nicer finish, They're achieving it through the better engineering and the higher quality of materials that they're using. There is something to be said for the fact that the quality assurance in the Japanese factories just seems to be a little bit higher. So I forgot to mention a couple of features, folks. You know, when you're in the underground parking and you will go to back out, this vehicle has cross traffic alert also, so it'll pick up those vehicles coming either direction or people walking in behind you. It's a nice added level of security because in a busy world sometimes you're not always paying as close attention as maybe you should. So it's another feature that helps you out. It's just like the pedestrian detection that works in front of your vehicle, except for it works out the back of your vehicle. Another thing is this vehicle is very frugal on fuel. When we were out on the freeway there, once we established our speed, 2 of the cylinders would have shut down. It's called cylinder deactivation. And we would have maintained our speed on 2 cylinders unless we needed to push the accelerator down and accelerate and get our chance to pass. It would have stayed in that function mode, and it would have saved us money because we would have putting less fuel into the engine and yet maintaining our speed. Just another advancement in the engine technology as Mazda leads this segment in research and development. It's a better way to go. It saves fuel. So I would highly recommend you go on the internet and you can look at all the many features, because I haven't had time to list them all to you. The Mazda is so advanced that you'll see that as you start going through feature for feature on the internet, comparing it to other vehicles out there. Really what I would like to convey to you is that it's a feeling. When you get in this car, you feel quality. It drives exceptionally. The materials are high class. It's a really nice vehicle that you can look forward to owning for a long time, to take your family around in, and it's good looking. You can relax. It's one of the nicest looking vehicles out there. It's got all the latest and greatest safety features, and I would tell you, come on in and let's take one for a drive. You got to drive one. We keep telling people that. You just got to drive it, and after that you will gain all the same feelings that I get from this vehicle. The quality, the performance, and the fact that, you know what, you fit right in. It's something that you'll really enjoy. I look forward to seeing you down here, coming down for a test drive, and we'll make sure you get a great deal on a wonderful car, something that you'll be proud to take your family around in.